Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I want to talk to you guys and teach you how to review a car dealership. Some criteria that I have for reviewing a car dealership. So when you want to review a car dealership and ask yourself, should I buy a car from this dealership? These are the criteria that I go by, okay? And if you ever want to step on a sidewalk and film yourself and tell a story of what happened about the car dealership, these are the questions that you need to be answering, and these are the criteria that I recommend that you go by. Let's start this. Question number one that you need to answer. Number one, there's only two questions. It's very simple. This video is going to be very, very simple. Question number one, do they have integrity? Which means, do they lie? Do they lie? Is the price that you see on advertisement, is that what the price of the car? Do they have integrity? If you don't know what integrity, respect, honor, if you don't know those terms, I suggest you Google them because I can't help you. Number two, would you buy a car from them? The experience that you had, the sales process that they have, the dealership, who they are as a dealership as a whole. Would you buy a car from them? That's the second question. There's only two questions. Now, here's the criteria. Number one, do they negotiate? If they don't negotiate, why should I buy a car from them when they are selling a copy of a copy of a copy of a car? They are not selling a unique, one-of-a-kind Batmobile. Why should I buy a car from them instead of somebody else who will negotiate? Does that make sense? Number two, can I do a pre-purchase inspection? Some dealers won't allow you to take the car for pre-purchase inspection to somewhere else. They'll tell you, bring the mechanic over here. Well, when you need a fucking heart surgery, do you have a doctor just comes over and does heart surgery on your fucking couch? No, because you need fucking tools. You need a lift. You need a computer. You need tools to take the tires off, to check all this stuff. You need tools. You can't just put that shit in your pocket and kick the tires, okay? This is not 1970s. Cars are complicated right now. They're not complicated like a spaceship, but still, they need to be checked very well. They need to be checked for floods because a lot of dealers won't disclose that. They need to be checked for damage because 30% of vehicles that have no accidents on them still have damages on them. And you want to know how much was the damage and how well was it repaired. You know, was there damage, yes or no? And if it was, how well was it repaired? Because you can use this to negotiate. Something else you want to consider in a PPI topic, since we're talking about this, if you're buying a car out of state and the dealership will not allow the salesman to drive the car to a shop 10-15 minutes away to do a pre-purchase inspection, be very wary about that dealership. Salesmen are sitting in a dealership, screwing around, watching YouTube videos, playing video games on their phone. They're not doing shit, okay? They're not doing shit. So, if the salesman's saying, I won't take the car for pre-purchase inspection, even though he has nothing else to do, the manager says, I won't allow that to happen, be very wary about that dealership. Be very careful, very careful. So, but if you're buying a car that still is under manufacturer warranty, that's not something you need to worry about. But if you're buying a car that's like, 60,000 miles, you need to do a pre-purchase inspection on it. Next, refunds. Some dealerships will tell you, we have refunds. You can drive this car for a week and bring it back and we'll give you your money back. Okay, here's a question. How many miles can I drive? How many days? And here's the most important part of the refund that they offer. How much of the refund are you actually going to get back? They'll tell you, you'll get your entire refund back. Awesome. Do you have restocking fees? I bought a car for 20 grand. They'll give me my 20 grand back, but they're going to charge me. On top of that, I'm going to have to pull out a credit card for $500, $500 restocking fee, $700, $1,000 restocking fee for them to put the car back in the parking lot. $500, $700, $1,000, whatever they pull out of their ass. Make sure they're not charging you restocking fee. Make sure you know what you're really getting when they say a refund. And second, if you need a car and you're thinking about a refund on the car, I highly recommend you buy a car that you don't need a refund on. I know, it's pretty crazy. You buy a car right the first time without having to do refunds. Wild concept. Okay, next, do I need to come in to buy the car? Do I need to come in to buy the car? Or can I do everything online, over the phone, and over email? Can I do the paperwork signing just with FedEx? You overnight it, I sign it, I overnight it back. I can notarize it here at UPS for $7. Do I need to come to the dealership? Are we clear here? You can buy cars that you don't need to come to a dealership. That's the dealerships you need to be working with, not somebody that makes you fly 1,000 miles in. Okay, let's keep going here. Will they send you a buyer's order? Some dealers won't sell you the vehicle until you're at the dealership, and they won't even sell you the buyer's order. You need to see the price of the car. You need to see their dealership fees. You need to see the taxes. You need to see everything, because a lot of fucking dealerships, especially in fucking New York, New Jersey, in that shithole area, in Florida, they'll tell you, we're not gonna send you a buyer's order, because they are hiding fees. There's a dealership, and I have made numerous videos about that dealership. They are charging $3,000 dealership fee. They'll mark up their cars by $9,000. And that's not me saying it. That's other people saying it. I'm just reading what they're saying. Yeah, watch out, guys. If you live in New York or New Jersey, just a horrible place to buy a car. Next one. What are their dealership fees? You need to know what their dealership fees, and will they negotiate them. If they have dealership fees that are non-negotiable, tell them to go fuck themselves. Here's how you negotiate dealership fee. I'll give you a little fucking masterclass right now. You tell them to remove the dealership fee, they'll tell you no. Not a problem, not a problem, sweet cheeks. How much is your dealership fee? $1,200? $1,500? $2,500? Remove that from the price of the car. You can keep the $1,200 dealership fee on paper, that's fine. Lower the price of the car by $1,200 and that equals out. Make sense? The numbers are still the same, but you know, it's still showing that it's there, but because you lower the price of the car, you're actually still getting a good deal, okay? That's how I rate a car dealership. That's how I decide if this is a good car dealership or not. Do they have integrity, and would I buy a car from them? That's pretty simple. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the thumbs up, share this video on Facebook. God forbid somebody might learn something. Huge thank you for watching this video. Click here to subscribe, watch one of those 2 videos, and click the share button below the video. Did you enjoy the video? Did you find it useful? Do you think you're gonna save some money with it? Abso-fucking-lutely you will. Share this video on Facebook with somebody else. This is Dan Strong with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you in another video.